WrestleMania 37 did not disappoint. Roman Reigns defended his title, dominating the show with a triple threat match against Edge and Daniel Bryan. Bianca Belair defeated Sasha Banks to become the new SmackDown Women's Champion and marked the first time ever that two black women competed at WrestleMania for a championship. And not to mention, Bad Bunny set a new standard for celebrity features, perhaps one of the best celebrity features we've seen at WrestleMania. But Dan, perhaps the biggest difference between this year's WrestleMania and last was the return of fans. I'm Madeline Burke here with SI's Dan Gartland. And, how much did having a crowd in attendance impact this weekend's WrestleMania?
Yeah, it was enormous. Obviously, not only did last year not have a crowd, it had no crowd noise whatsoever. This was right after the pandemic struck, and so they were really scrambling to figure out how they were going to present WrestleMania. And what they landed on was doing it in an empty training center with no crowd noise whatsoever. Now, in the months since then, they've been able to do the WWE Thunderdome setup where they have crowd noise piped in. But this is the first time we got to hear real, actual fans sitting in the stands going crazy for their favorite wrestlers. One moment that stood out to me with the crowd was in the final match of the second day when Roman Reigns, who is debuting his new heel character in front of a crowd for the first time, he turned heel back in August at SummerSlam. He got a Roman sucks chant. Now, fans used to chant Roman sucks all the time back when he was a babyface, but they didn't like him being a babyface. Well, now he's a heel and he's supposed to be getting that reaction, so that was really nice to see.
Yeah, and the crowd really brought a lot out of these wrestlers in this event. What was a match that impressed you the most?
You mentioned Sasha and Bianca. That was outstanding. It closed the first night of the show in spectacular fashion. I think Bianca, she's viewed as this, new up and coming wrestler, and sure, she's pretty new to the main roster. But I had to double check this morning. She's actually 3 years older than Sasha Banks, but still, she's part of this new generation, along with Rhea Ripley, who won the Raw Women's Championship last night. Part of this new generation of women's wrestlers who are going to be, kind of leading the women's division for WWE for a few years going forward now.
An incredible event from WWE. SI's Dan Gartland, thanks so much for taking the time.